Okay, there you go. Hey, there we go.
Here, this is your mom.
What did you get?
I literally told you already.
I know.
What did I get?
A candle
And
and a mug.
and
A sign.
A sign.
and
Fine.
this,
Did you get a sweatshirt?
no, that was for
Yeah,
mom. That's the part Rebecca stopped listening to.
Yeah.
What was the last
Hey,
one?
stop putting the hair all over the chick.
You're broadcasting, Val. So
That's good.
okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
What else is there?
That's all right. Who's there?
Knock knock.
Yeah. Crazy
At
day.
least you talk to them.
Well,
Okay.
I'm busy now. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, everybody's on. It's blowing up. Oh my God, all these people. James, what's going on, buddy?
We haven't met James before. I've only met Nikki and Tim.
Indianapolis. Crazy day. Absolutely crazy. That sprocket drove me nuts. 50,000's run out. It's just unbelievable. And ironically, I got the customer satisfaction survey from HL Supply an hour or two earlier. So ironic, but it's not them. It's Oregon. It's not them. Oregon made a bad sprocket. They welded it off center, so it was wobbling.
Because I was just headbanging all around.
Anyway,
Cat tree.
it runs. The oiler didn't work. Now it works. So I took it apart, put it back together. That works. I have the 455 Rancher side cover for it. I want to put on. I forgot to take off the other
What, Mom?
adjuster that comes on a
Wait for me to come home.
XP, which is like the 455. I didn't realize it. Oh yeah, it's on, baby. It is on. I'm leaving here
Do you want to wait
probably 4:30 in the morning. I'll get up there for 6.
for us? Me and you?
I
Like,
got to be
just have
back
go
early
drop
for
Mark off.
graduation for my daughter, but other than that,
Cat
I got
tree.
enough time for a couple of wood cuts for my buddy Matty.
All right, I gotta take
So,
Mark home. I'll
it's
be right
on.
back.
Lucky 7, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. But just one of those days. Things, just everything that could go wrong went wrong. Everything. It was just one of those days. I've been so busy with customer work, I just forgot my own stuff. Nikki, what's going on, Nick? The battle is on. We're going for it. Leave here early tomorrow morning. I'm going to run it till it blows up. I don't care. So it's going to be a fun day. Like I said, only a few hours because I got to be back here, but it'll be fun. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting all the guys up there and hopefully cutting some wood. Got a brand new Sugihara bar. Got a brand new couple of RSC chains. The oiler's working. Oh, you got it. Cool. Did you run it yet or what? That's good. Now, what was he saying about the 350 though? You buying that one too? Because he was trying to make me feel bad, like, oh, you're gonna hold this up if you don't race. But he said you were buying the 352, or is that somebody else?
It's by the door. It's already out. Thank you.
Oh, buffering. Wow. Uh-oh. 2%. Oh, I gotta plug in. Becca, plug me in, please.
You have a key, right?
I have the key to your car right here. I just filled up your tank.
Oh, okay.
I need my soap. I gotta get soap.
Hold on. Take it over here. I got 2% battery. That's what happened. Hold on. My kid's got to plug me in. Hold on. Do I have enough cord here?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I gotta,
All right. All right. We're plugged in. We're back. Sorry about
I
that,
gotta
guys.
get soap. I need everything actually.
By the door.
Yeah, it's just crazy day, Nick. Just unbelievable crazy day. Hopefully, Maddie will do the stream tomorrow. I'm going to get there probably 6 a.m. Have a cup of coffee with the boys. Hopefully, get cutting soon so I can be back here. It's about an hour and a half drive, hopefully, with no traffic. It says it's about 72 miles, but roughly an hour and a half drive because of where I'm from. So we'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to it. But Lucky 7, that's where I get the money for this stuff. I mean, if it wasn't for customers, in fact, an hour ago, I was putting a coil on a Kohler Command in an a G225 John Deere with an old Command 15 horsepower. Last year, the coil melted on her. So I said, let me order 2. And sure as hell, she calls me up, last week and says, oh, it won't run again. Well, the coil melted again. For some reason, it goes through coils. So, yeah, I got going with my own. I have the original sprocket in there now. I have the new rim because I don't want to put a new chain on another rim. So I got the 7-place rim is on the old sprocket with the old clutch with a new bearing. That's all greased up, started it up. The oiler wasn't oiling. So I flushed everything out, put it back together. The problem is the cover, the silver cover that came with the 346 actually has one of those neat little side adjusters for the chain. Not as neat as a 455 Rancher, but in order to put on the Rancher cover, which I did buy, I have to take off the sprocket again and the oil pump cover and all that so I can get the adjuster out. But I'll do that. I'll bring some wrenches and stuff tomorrow. I'm sure people will bring wrenches too, but I definitely want to put the 455 Rancher cover. But I screwed up. I took the brake handle off my 340, which is mint, and I went to go put it on the 346, which has a glued together handle. It works, but it was like glued together. When I was tightening one of the shoulder screws, it must not have been aligned perfectly. When I tightened it down, it was too tight. So when I went to go cycle it, snap. So anyway, that's another, $18 handle I got to buy, but that's okay. No big
I
deal.
don't want him.
But,
Don't get him.
You need
Throw him
one new.
what else?
All
Let's see.
out. It's like I put them, I can throw the other ones out.
Yeah, crazy. But, this past week has just been, I took 2 days off of work and I spent the whole day yesterday working on customer equipment. Made good money. Don't get me wrong. I made real good money. That's going to pay for this trip and some of these parts, but just no time for anything else. And today I figured make a few bucks because I didn't think I was going to go. So I went up to fix a Kohler Command. I did that. So made $40 for half hour's work. So that's not too bad. Anywho, I think Maddie's up there now or on his way. He said he was going to be up there around 7 or so. He's been texting me, but I'm assuming he's up there. Yeah, me too, James. I didn't want to let anyone down because I started getting, I'm not going to say who, but a couple people emailed me like, oh, you let us down. And I was like, oh, God, here we go. So, the thing is, I wasn't expecting graduation to be the same day. I planned on this thing a few months ago before I even knew what the date was. Most of the kids graduated last week, but my daughter's graduating tomorrow. So I guess you have to space them out. So that's all right. We'll see. And like I said, I'll probably lose my shirt, but that's fine. As long as we have some fun. I got some RSC steel chain, 050, 325, 66 links. I got my Sugahara 16 bar. I got the 455 Rancher cover. Hopefully Maddie's got a good sprocket for me. Otherwise, I'll just use the stock stuff that's on there now with a new rim. This way, the rim for the chain, I don't want to wear out the chain. So I may make my own, but I only have a phone unless my daughter gives me her GoPro. If I bring the GoPro, I might do that. But like I said, I'm there to cut a few pieces of wood with Maddie and, we'll see. Remember, this is not the 340 project saw. This is a saw I got 3 weeks ago at a farm show, Zagre Farm. It was a good deal. I paid a little bit, probably more than I should have, but it was a decent deal. I bought a 262 XP and I bought a 346 XP. And I got a great deal for both of them. The 262 is mint inside. The cylinder is perfect. Piston's perfect. This one here, a couple little scores on it. Not bad. Starts up perfect. Runs beautiful. I mean, I'm hoping it lasts. But I told Maddie I'll run it till it blows up because I just bought a brand new piston and cylinder from HL. So there you go. But just the way things were going with work and customers and everything else, I didn't have enough time to totally tear into the 340 and do it the right way. So this one was sort of like a saving grace. I took it apart a little bit, cleaned things up, got it running. Seems like it runs great. I mean, it actually starts up real nice. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, 346. I'm hoping, like I said, the 346 is a good saw. And this one is 2007. I think it was Nikki or somebody helped me with the date on that. It was 2007 date code. It's been used, believe me. It's been used. The aluminum chain catcher is worn probably a quarter of the way. So it's been used, but hopefully it'll last. It'll last through a few slabs with Maddie, and hopefully I can get out of there holding my head high, but that's about it. Yeah, the next time. Well, I know it is. I'll build the 340 up. I have the cylinder and everything. I'm thinking the few little scores that are in this one, I may be able to clean up the cylinder and just throw a piston in it. So if I do that, I'll buy an OEM piston and then I'll just rebuild it. No big deal. I'll do the seals and bearings. 2007, nothing seemed to leak on it. Seems to run okay. So, I mean, like Maddie said, 10 years or more, you really should do the seals. But like I said, it's running really good. And, we'll see. I'm not, I'm bringing a lot more than a screwdriver, Nick. yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully the guys up there, with everyone that's up there, if I have a problem, I'm sure someone will set me straight. They're going to know a hell of a lot more about the chainsaws than I ever will. But just to have some fun, meet up with the guys and meet some of these people, see what's going on. So, yeah, this one still had the original plastic limiters in it. So the guy who owned it never really screwed with it. I think someone did run a little bit of straight gas. Hold on, guys. I got a call I have to take. Hold on 1 second. Yo. Drill. Oh. Oh. 1/4 inch. You know, an inch. Yeah, doesn't have to be long. Yeah. All right. Excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, boy. Oof. All right. All right. Call me when you're set. No big deal. All right. Thanks. All right. Bye. That's my buddy Rich, pro welder extraordinaire. He's doing something for me for tomorrow. So you guys will see it tomorrow. Hopefully, if he gets done. A friend of his just had his Harley catch fire. The oil line broke and the oil caught fire. He's going to rescue him right now on the highway. So not a good night for him, but hopefully everyone's okay. You say they come off easy, Nick? These weren't easy. I had to pull the heck out of them to get them out. For some reason, they just didn't want to come out. I don't know what it was. Usually they do. Usually pull them out with a needle nose and you're done. Not these things. The white one was easy. The red one wasn't. The one that was the furthest out, which I think is the high speed. But anyway, Nick and James. Lucky 7. Am I a subscriber to you? I gotta take a look. If not, I will be. I'll take a look after this. What's your bag, Lucky? I see mud mowers. Are you doing just the conversions to run them through the swamps? I haven't eaten since 6 o'clock this morning, guys, so I'm gonna have a Hostess fruit pie with my coffee. Nikki's got some good stuff. You'll like some of his videos. If you go on, you could look at Nikki. I think he's got about 100 or so, Lucky, and you could take a look. He's got some real good stuff, too. I think he's got it categorized, too, as to the type of repairs he does. Hostess cherry pie. Love it. I don't care what they say. Gas station coffee. Love it. Anyway. Jesse, how you doing, bud? We're on for tomorrow, Jess. I'm going to run until it blows up. I don't care. I'm just going to have fun with it. Just going to have fun. Oh, you got to get to 1,000, Lucky. Then you could do streaming on your phone. I'm hoping. I only have about 81, 82, something like that. So that's why I'm posting some more vids. I've been doing it the past few days. Hopefully get some more subscribers. I don't mind using the Chromebook. I love the Chromebook, but portability, I don't have it now. Unless I want to drag the Chromebook, somewhere outside. But then again, the Wi-Fi signal, I'll lose it, At least with the phone, I had, wireless, and I never had a problem. ATVs, okay. Well, Jess, like I said, I can't blame HL. HL did phenomenal. The kid called me up. He was nice about it. He said, no, Oregon's having problems sometimes. You could see the weld is way off. And it's not their fault. It was drop shipped from an Oregon distributor. So it wasn't HL. And I'll definitely order from HL again. I think they got great value. And I got the stuff in 3 days. So it was fantastic. I just let the damn stuff sit for a week. I got it last Friday. I didn't look at it until this morning. And my fault. Just trying to get customers that are trying to cut their grass that are all pissed off satisfied so they can cut their grass. So customers come first, I guess. So anyway. Oh yeah, everybody's supportive. Like I said, when I posted it, 3 or 4 people PM'd me asking what they could do. A couple guys said, "Oh, FedEx you a sprocket, this and that." So I had texted Maddie, and Maddie said he had a sprocket. I could run the stock one that was on there. It just looks a little burnt. The clutch looked okay, but the sprocket looked like it had it a little bit. So but it's nice and round. The stock one is perfectly round. That's why when I put the one on from Oregon, I was surprised. I mean, it literally had 50 thou or so run out. It was ridiculous, and I said, I'm not going to. In fact, when I tried to spin the clutch on, it hit. That's how much out of round it was. It was actually hitting one side of the sprocket. That's how bad the weld was. And I mean, the fixture must have jumped or something when they aligned it. You could see the metal is just definitely off center. It's not right. The problem is you get an Oregon sprocket and rim is $20. The Husqvarna sprocket and rim, I think, is 40. So it's, it's a good price tag. And Oregon's good stuff. I don't have a problem with Oregon rotary, any of those. They're pretty good, especially Oregon. I mean, they've been in the chainsaw business for years. So, but hey, it must have been either Monday or Friday. Whoever did it wasn't paying attention. That's what we always say when we get bad cars. It was a Monday or a Friday car. So, Bandmill, how you doing, Bob? We're just talking about tomorrow, me versus Mr. Dr. Olson. We'll see what's going on. Like I said, I'm going to run the saw till it blows up. Hopefully it won't blow up, but this is a saw I got at the Zagre Farm Show. Did a little bit of work to it, not much. And Sugihara bar, 16-inch, 325, 050, 66 drive link, RSC steel chain on it. That for my buddies at L&R Power Equipment, thumbs up, Monroe, Connecticut. Visit. Good place, good dealers, good people. X-Tire, man. I tell you, I give thumbs up to you tire guys, especially when you do the semis and stuff on the road. That is dangerous work. A buddy of mine used to work in a commercial tire place, and he used to use the cages when they were doing the big semi wheels, and you get killed with those things. It's ridiculous. So yeah, well, we'll see tomorrow, Bob. We will see. It's got a couple little scores in it, not bad. I mean, still got good compression and all, but a couple little scores. But you know what? Starts on the first pull, and runs like the dick. It runs like I stole it. So hopefully things will be good. I'm surprised Matty's not on yet because he said he was going to try and get on tonight from Dan's. He was going to camp out at Dan's. So, oh, God bless you, Lucky. 32 years doing that. Your back must be destroyed after all those years. I have a lot of buddies of mine in the trades, and usually the back is the first thing that goes. Oh, yeah. Is that the one you were telling me about, Bob? The one with the carburetor issue? We didn't know if there was dirt in it or something. You said it wasn't running right. I think that's what it was. It will, because Matty saw, I mean, Matty, he's a doctor. He went crazy with it. Timing, porting. I mean, he's porting like he's doing a root canal, Thing is going to be perfect. So that's okay. I'm not expecting to win. I'm just expecting to have some fun. It just, when I saw that sprocket today, it sort of put a damper in it. It's like someone kicked me in the butt. 50,000's run out. You don't expect that. But did you just drop it off, Bob? Did you get it back yet? I'm curious to see what they say, because I know a lot of times on those engines, any little piece of dirt in there or the O-rings inside that carburetor, if they swell, they fall out, and then it just doesn't run right. Soon to be your saw, James. So that means I shouldn't make him blow it up tomorrow? You want it running, right? Is that how it's going to go? Pizza for you, Lucky. Hostess fruit pie for me. Well, let's see if we're raffling tomorrow, James, when you see the video. Let's see how it goes. I'm sure Matty will film it. He's talking about it. Or they got to have a live stream. But with everyone that's going to be up there, there's got to be a live stream. I think there's at least 50 or 60 people I hear that are going. I don't know how Dan made out on the donations. He wanted $1,000. I think he was up to almost 700 yesterday. But the only thing, I hope there's porta potties up there, because that's something that 55-year-old Kenny needs. You got a lot of wood to cut, James, or did you just want it for the hell of it? Nikki, if Matty has a stream, it'll be a stream. I don't know how Dan's Wi-Fi is out there where his barn is. Hopefully he has Wi-Fi out there so someone can stream. But I'm hoping they run a live stream. Last year, I think Matty did a couple of live streams from the event. So This one's here. This me and him's been so popularized. I'm sure he'll do something. He said no live. No, I can't believe not Maddie. Not Maddie Olson. No way. He's got to be live. He wants to be live so he can beat me and say, in your face. That's Maddie. That's what he wants to do. It's okay. Good coffee. Well, we'll see if he chimes in tonight. Wow, 3,000 acres. Holy cow. We'll see, Nick. Nikki, what are you, 6 hours or 5 hours ahead? Island. That's 5 hours now or 6? Five hours. Okay. So 5, 12. Ooh, you're up late. Thanks for staying up. So tomorrow, like I said, it'll be 11 o'clock your time when I get there. I'm hoping, I mean, you don't want to wake the neighbors up at 7 in the morning. So hopefully they have breakfast or something. And then, maybe 8 o'clock we'll get cutting. But I got to leave probably 10 because I got to be home. We're leaving here for graduation around noon. So can't miss graduation. Wow, 600. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. It's where she should be, Nick. There you go. Anyway. Yeah, so I figured I'd come on and tell everyone that it's on. Use hotspot. Yeah. No, but I think Dan does have the Wi-Fi out there, if I'm not mistaken. Because they did do some live streams last year and the year before. I would have liked to go to Walt's a couple weeks ago. Was it last week or the week before? I think it was the week before. The one at Cutting Edge. That's always a good event. Everybody who's into the Dolmars got to go up to Cutting Edge up in upstate New York. Yeah, the funny thing is, Lucky, my cell plan is so old, it would probably be so damn expensive to do a hotspot on my phone. So, yeah, James, it is on. Like I said, once my buddy takes care of that motorcycle on fire, he's got something for me to take tomorrow. I got to go pick that up. Filled up my daughter's car with gas. Got to load up some tools. I'm figuring with all the guys there's got to be, everyone has all kinds of tools. I'm going to bring my tachometer, my, vacuum stuff, all that stuff. I'll bring all my crap, but I'm not going to bring too much. I'll definitely bring my tack. That way, if someone's telling me it's running too rich, running too lean, I can show them the tack too. And yeah, I'm interested to see what these guys think about like noise. I know Maddie, when I had that McCulloch last week, he said it sounded like it was running too lean. So I'd like to see what some of these guys think about, noise and what things sound like. So be interesting. Oh, Rhode Island. Okay, so you're not bad. I'm in southwestern Connecticut next to Bridgeport. So I'm about an hour and a half from you. You're the last late breaker. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Maddie's not on because he said he was going to do some kind of stream tonight or something, unless he's driving. Let me check on the phone and see what's going on. Uh-oh, what's going on my screen? Hold on. I plugged my phone into charge, and now it's asking me to open up the phone. Let's see what's going on. New subscriber, Dennis Ross. Thumbs up, Dennis Ross. Whoever Dennis Ross is, I have to check you out. Soundman. Oh, a couple guys subscribing. Thanks for that. But we'll definitely get it. Jesse, it does suck, but there is a solution. Maddie said he'll bring another sprocket, so I'll be in business. Worst case, I use the old one. I don't want to, but if I have to, the main thing is the rim. I don't want to use a brand new, $20 RSC chain on an old rim. So I have a brand new 7-place rim. and I put that on the old sprocket, which was running really true. It's just it seemed a little burnt. I didn't want to run that if I didn't have to. So, but oiler's working good. It didn't work at first. I drained the tank. I cleaned it out. There's some schmutz in there. I don't know what it was. I cleaned it out. Then it started pumping. Actually, these things, 340s, 346s, 350s leak like crazy. So I don't want to get oil all over my kid's car. So I'm going to have to put Craigie, what's going on, brother? How are you? Oh, you're there, Craig? You are actually up there, Mr. Timmons?
Where? Here, sweetie.
When you say set up, are you? Oh, okay. What'd you hear from somebody that's up there?
Here. Why?
Yeah, Maddie said he was going to get there around 7, so I'm assuming he's up there. There were going to be 3 or 4 or even more from out of state that were going to try and show up tonight. Hopefully it's not raining up there. We had some showers today, but it wasn't too bad.
Why?
But I don't know if you saw, Craig, I had an Oregon sprocket that was about 50 thou out a round. And it was sort of put the damper. I was going to say screw it because I had my daughter's graduation tomorrow. I was going to say hell with it. I'll just go to graduation. But I've got too much invested in parts and things, so I really should make it. And I'm going to make it. Oh, family camping, Craig? Rocky Fork State Park. Oh, sounds cool. Sounds cool. What do you got, a trailer, Craig, or what are you guys doing? Tenting, trailering? What are you doing?
Back you up?
Cool. Sounds like fun. Hopefully the weather hold out for you. It's supposed to be a nice weekend here. Hopefully in Ohio too, because I know they've been inundated with the rain out there. So hopefully you guys will get some good weather for a change. So, yeah, I was telling him, Craig, this is the saw I got a few weeks ago at that Zagre Farm show. It ran pretty good. 30-foot fifth wheel. Ooh, fifth wheel. Nice. Did the sides book come out? I love when the sides come out. That's really nice. Got it at the Zagre show in a deal with a 262 XP. 262 XP was perfect as far as the piston cylinder. This one, a couple little scores in it, not bad, but I don't know if it's going to last. But you know what? I'm going to run it till it blows up. So I have another cylinder I can use, and we'll see. We'll see. But just looking forward to seeing the guys, even if it's only for a couple hours. Oh man, 4 people on. Jayco. Yeah, Jayco's nice. Yeah, Eagle. That sounds nice. Fifth wheel, though. Nice. What are you towing it with, Craig? What do you got, a Dodge? I'm trying to think. I remember what you had. What you tow with. My buddy just got a fifth wheel and a 3/4 ton Cummins Ram, the old Dodge, now they're Rams. But he said you don't even feel it. He hooked up a fifth wheel dump trailer. Yeah, coming. Do you got the newer one with that stupid urea crap? That stuff is nasty. The mileage is terrible. It's like 14 miles to the gallon. His old first gen would get 28 miles to the gallon. The old 12 and 24 valve. Now with this urea crap, when it burns off, it's disgusting. You get 10, 12 miles to the gallon. Should be double that. So anyway. Yeah, just talk about bad luck. Last week, my truck shifter cable blew. I was at a customer's house about a half hour from here, and I go to put it in drive, and not happening. The cable popped out of the socket. $84 later, I got the cable, but now I have to rip my interior apart to put it in. So I have baling wire holding my shifter together underneath the truck. So hopefully it's got to last another week until I have a Saturday or Sunday where I can spend some time under there. But I'm not looking forward to taking the interior out of my truck. But for some reason, that's the way they ran it. I called the dealer. He wants $400 to put it in. I said, no, thanks. I'll do it myself. But $84 for the cable. 150,000 is just breathing. Oh, 98. Okay, cool. You did the, was it the killer dowel pin and all that stuff? Hopefully you did all the right stuff already. Yeah, those are the good engines. Clean the yard. Well, lucky I'll be thinking of you. How's that? It's that time of year, that's for sure. I everything's growing like crazy. We had all that rain for about 2 weeks. Now everything's growing like gangbusters. The good thing is, Craig, talking about those, my buddy, I guess there's a plate that goes in the fuel pump and you grind it down or something, or you do something with that where you grind off this plate and it allows a lot more fuel to go through. My buddy did that. It's some kind of a plate or something that's in the cam that makes the cam move in the pump for the injector pump, and it allows it to put more fuel in. So that, and I guess you can do a chip or whatever. How about exhaust brake? You got an exhaust brake on it? It would help out with that fifth wheel, I'm sure. What's the matter, James? Don't get you started. Why? Because you're in the land of Caterpillar? Right? Indy's the land of Caterpillar, isn't it? I've actually been to one of those plants in Indy, one of my former jobs. The old ones, James, I love. The newer ones, not a big fan of with the urea, with the reburning and all that stuff, not a fan. The older diesels, the 12-valve, 24-valve, the mechanical injection, big fan. Good fuel economy, stump pulling torque. The new ones, not a fan. Oh, electronic. When did they get away from the mechanical pumps? I'm trying to think. The guy I'm going to see later, Richie, he'll know about that. He's Mr. Cummins. But what's the problem, James? Because of the location, or did you have a problem with those? But James, with your big trucks, you're more like Detroit and those kind of engines, right? The bigger ones. But 150,000 miles, Craig, that thing's just waking up. My buddy had almost 400,000 on his, and it still ran like a top. The only thing he did was he did a head. He had the head redone. That was it. 24 valve, okay. The only thing with those two, that in the morning, it's a loud noise when you go into work. What's Richie's secret project? Which Rich? Which Richie? Which one are we talking about, Nick? Which Rich are we talking about? Oh, my buddy. Oh, no. You'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. You'll see it tomorrow. No, it's going to be not a surprise, but just something that it was a last minute thing. He called me up. He was at Home Depot. He said, hey, they got something here. You want it? And I'm like, nah, okay. So, but he is welder extraordinaire, fabricator extraordinaire, my buddy Rich. He's the best. He can fabricate anything. I don't care what. If I have a problem with anything I'm working on, he fixes. He knows. He's just, I don't know. It's like bred into him. He's like the best mechanic in the world. So, Ford, you mean found on road dead? No, just kidding. The thing is about Ford, I had a friend of mine, actually one of Rich's friends, has a bunch of them. He has them for like dump trucks and things like that. The thing was 2 months old or something like that. They had to replace the turbos or something. They had to lift the bed off to get to it. I mean, that's the way they work on the turbo Fords now. You have to lift the cab off to work on it. They had the thing for 6 months. So I don't know. And then one of the guys, I think his name is Bill's T Max or something, Bill S T Max, something like that. He's a farmer type. He runs a cemetery, actually. He's the groundskeeper on a cemetery. He's got a Ford that's only 2 months old. And he actually has to bring it back to the dealer now, only 2 months old, because of the cam phasing. They have to adjust the computer to phase the cams differently because the timing chain's clattering because of the way the oil feed is to the variators on the cams. So, a problem with the Fords, I guess, the way the timing belt runs in the front, almost like an Audi or something. But they have a problem with the oil and the variable valve timing, the way the oil pushes the timing chains and the cams and everything. So who knows? Just something with Ford. All right, Craig, take care. Have a good weekend. Hopefully you can catch us on later. Have fun camping. But like I said, I had a Ford 1993. I leased an extended cab. Loved that truck too, but I was paranoid because it was black and I was afraid to get a scratch in it and everything, but nice truck. But always been a Chevy man because of my father. My father always had Chevys. Don't ask me why, but it was always a Chevy. So, but now my wife's got a Jeep, so that's Chrysler, right? Jeep. I got my S10 still, 19 years, still going. Well, almost going. It's got baling wire for a shifter, but still running. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, the cam change. That's what it was, Nick. Just he was idling it, and all of a sudden he hears like a ding, 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 ding. What the heck? Only when it's cold, not when it's warm. But the dealer even said, yeah, come in. There's a patch in the computer they'll put in, so they'll adjust the amount of oil when it's cold that goes to the cam phasers, and that way it won't, rattle the timing chains. So they know about it. It's a fix, but he's just pissed because 2 months old or 3 months old, and it's a brand new truck, and he's got to go back to the dealer. So, but the only problem I see now, the new Chevys are starting to rot like the old Dodges used to do. I mean, I'd love to get a new Chevy with an LS motor, but all my buddies are telling me, though the drivetrains are good, the bodies are rotting out. I mean, the Hemi, I like the Hemi, the powertrain, but I don't know. I don't want to buy, spend all that money on a truck and then the wheel wells rot out. So I don't know.
Kayla posted it.
Cam chain tension, we're fine until you yeah, that too, Nick. Yeah, the oil gets low and it's nothing to phase. Anyway. Oh, what else is going on, people? All right. I'm going to hit it. I got to get organized downstairs, get the car loaded up for tomorrow. Hopefully Maddie will do a live stream, or somebody up there will do a live stream. So thumbs up to all you guys. Thanks for the words of encouragement. And tomorrow, hopefully, we will do some racing with Maddie in the morning and get back here for graduation and have a good time with it. So congrats to Jess. There's Jess. Congrats.
Thanks
Jess.
for attending it.
There you go. Anyway, master's degree at 25. Thumbs up.
Thanks, live stream.
Not 54 like me. Anyway,
Stuck in traffic.
thumbs up. Yeah, they're saying I'm gonna get stuck in traffic and miss the graduation. Yeah. With my luck, yeah, that's right. I can leave 3 hours early. I'll still get stuck in traffic. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for going on. Like, subscribe, do what you got to do. Tomorrow's the race. We're on. Me and Maddie. Hope to see you all there. James, thank you. And we'll talk to you later, guys. Take care.